Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, everybody. My name is Baer. I've done my due diligence here and counted the bodies we've amassed in the graveyard. 27. 27 souls who met their sometimes valiant, sometimes shameful end. I'm just now realizing that the legend graves are sort of giving an indication. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think it might just be some sort of decorative sash. Or it's a tentacle sprouting from the ground. That doesn't make me feel much better about really anything at all that's been going on here. As far as what we're doing today, gonna have a look at the stagecoach real quick. Actually gonna go ahead and grab Brix, our veteran arbalist here. Comparing her to Martel.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Seems like we're sort of better off going with Brix, because Brix is already rocking Eagle Eye, Natural Swing, Quick Draw, and Warren's Adventure, and Infomania is not really relevant. And doesn't really have too bad of negative quirks, where Martel's sort of looking not so great. Zoophobia and Sidiomania both are sort of annoying. This is locked in as well, and her positive quirks aren't as good. So I'm probably just going to roll with Brix here, and I do need another Arbalist. Of course, we don't have any more in the champion area. We need that along with a frontliner, a man-at-arms, a healer. We need a lot of stuff up here in the level 6 still. So I'm going to go for 4 of them this time around. One of them is going to be under-leveled, and I know I keep doing this, but I'm pretty confident about it still. I mean, so long as I've got the right kind of party for it, I feel like it's going to be a decent enough chance to where I'm willing to risk it a few more times. Let's throw Brix in here for this one. We're going to go to the ruins today. Got ourselves a long veteran exterminate with a legendary bracer as our reward, which we'll probably end up having to sell. I'm probably going to have to go on a couple more antiquarian runs pretty soon here as well, just to rack up some extra cash. For now, though, let's focus on what we got going on here. It's the leper with the Flesh is Hard trophy for a little bit of extra defensive bonuses, and the Ancestor's Portrait to try to power level him just a little skoosh more than we normally would be. Rocking torchless strats here as well with Hatchet. He's going with Mooncloak and Moonring. Vestal's got ourselves the Junia's Head, which I believe is the one that we just acquired from that collector pretty recently, along with the Tome of Holy Healing. And then our Arbalist, probably going to end up going double trophy here, because we've got ourselves the Prophet's Eye, which is a really significant bonus for position 4, as well as Fuseman's Matchstick, which does some decent range skill damage and crit chance bonuses. Although may be worth considering perhaps a character-specific one here for the Arbalist. I know we've got the Wrathful Bandana, which is pretty good, but it is some debuff. Or it's a debuff that I'd maybe just rather not have, and instead rock the trophies, which do not have debuffs typically. There we go, that's pretty nice. I'll take that. That's a pretty significant speed bonus for her as well, and I sort of am privy to that. This might work out okay, yeah. So we don't have a ton of bonus damage anywhere, but overall it's pretty good. Vestal should be looking quite nice. We've already gone to the Guild, the Blacksmith, the Survivalist for all this stuff. I don't think we've actually committed anyone to the Sanitarium yet, so it might be worthwhile to check this out. Let me see if there's anybody that we need to worry about. So our Abomination's looking good. We got Monsieur with the Enlightened negative quirk, which we don't need to worry about anymore. Deviant Taste does not matter. Enlightened doesn't matter. Bad Gambler and Resolution, both town quirks. Dacnomania. Oh, he's already committed. Okay, never mind. Bonneville with the Winded. Doesn't really matter too much. Dark Temptation could be worth getting rid of. I suppose I might as well go for that one. And we got a little bit of extra cash here, and this isn't too expensive, so we'll do that. I'm going to sell another couple of trinkets as well. I know I'm not going to be using any of these down here, so let's just go ahead and get rid of the couples of Book of Relaxation here, Book of Rage. I know I've never used any of these uncommon ones, so it doesn't matter too much. And yeah, that'll do for now, I suppose. We should get rid of negative quirks on our lower level guys too, especially the Antiquarians. I think we should set them up a little bit better. So Calm is not really that good. Tuckered Out is sort of gnarly as well, but obviously want to go for the cheaper ones first, and then, well, not obviously, I guess it depends on a few things. City Mania and Thanatophobia are both about equally bad. I think I'd rather get rid of the one that interferes with Curios, though. Especially considering those two are the ones that we're gonna benefit from Curio interaction with the most. Alright, we're pretty well set then. We do have to go torchless here, and unfortunately, there's not a ton of benefit to it either, and there's not really... Well, we could go Moonring on her, but honestly, I'm sort of better off just taking these two. I would replace Prophet's Eye Trophy with the Moon Ring if I were to be wise, maybe. Oh man, hold on. Let's have a look at this. Let's have an honest evaluation of this. So we're gonna go torchless if I'm sticking with what I've got with the Man-at-Arms. Or we could bring torches, play it a little safer, and not do this. But I do need to make some more money too, so that would be another reason to do that. Oh boy. Questions. See, I've gotten into the habit of sorting through a lot of this stuff ahead of the video recording now, but there's still options, man. There's a lot of things to consider. And you know what? I think I am going to go torchless, so let's just go ahead and throw a moon ring on here. I think I'll take the extra stress. But, I mean, well, the main reason we have to consider this is the fact that we could get shuffled around here and then this just becomes a moot point. But, oh man, it's 20% damage. It's a good accuracy buff. It's less stress as well, which is nice going into darkness. Oh, it's a tough call. I don't think it matters too much, but I think I am going to stick with what we've got here. It should be okay. I'd love to be able to give him a moon cloak as well. You know what? I might do that in place of the Flesh's Heart trophy. That's... well, no, okay, never mind. His dodge isn't a good thing to boost, so never mind. We'll just give him the survivability. This is probably pretty good. Yeah! Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can't decide, damn it. It's too tough. I'm gonna bring all this extra food. I am done concerning myself with over-provisioning. I think I'd much rather have the extras at this point in my life. And a few of these each. We got another extra bandage there. We'll bring some herbs. We're going to the the ruins. So we do need some holy water, and then we'll rock the torchless escapades. Good. One more holy water. Are we ready? I think we're ready. This is gonna be a tough one. Let's do it. The leper should benefit quite nicely from this, though, and he is pretty... I mean, if we're looking at every class objectively as far as which one would be best suited to the power leveling scheme that I've developed here, it probably would be the leper.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
I think he's got just, like, inherently the highest survivability of any class. Not to mention, I mean, if you select the right trinkets, which we really haven't focused that much on his trinkets in particular here, but if you wanted to go with, like, extreme survivability, you could rock an immunity mask. The Berserk mask, the Berserk mask I'm pretty sure is only, like, offensive bonuses, but he's got options.
Annihilated.
And that is a strong hit from the Man-at-Arms. That's encouraging. Not so much from Briggs, but I think we got a work in progress on her. We don't have to be purely in the darkness here either. As long as we're below 25, we're good, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I'll just go for that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I am certainly happy with this start as well. I don't think they could have picked an easier fight for me to have to go through.
Formation is broken.
Thank you.
Maintain the offensive.
But yeah, so I'm not too worried about our chances here. This doesn't affect this, does it? Or no, it does. Oh my god, I'm learning things every single day. Here we go.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I probably won't be power leveling like every single time here. Oh god, yes. That is so helpful. But I mean, I really don't have a reason not to, I don't think. Well, I've got a lot of reasons not to. I shouldn't phrase things so ultimatumly, but I think it's really just not that huge of a risk, to be honest. I mean, bringing a leper out especially, as I mentioned, he's just... I'm not too concerned. I think he's going to be just fine.
Eradicate.
He's hitting as hard as everyone else on the team, if not harder. At level 1, in a veteran dungeon. It's pretty impressive.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Plus this, I mean, the trinket set too, we're early on here, but I feel good. Feel like we got a good thing going on. And the lack of accuracy, obviously always an issue, but he's only taken 3 damage. That's no protection, no added defense, it's that added health, of course, but really not a big deal.
Give them no quarter.
Ooh, and goodies galore, too. We'll just dump that off, I guess. And this should be another holy water, I think. Divine benefit! Wow. Healing and stress reduction, huh? My god. I'll take it. Yeah, we need to bring more holy water in here, goodness! Look at these buffs!
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
I'm nearly into welcoming a shambler mentality here. I'm getting real cocky. Almost too cocky. Probably too cocky. I'd say I'm about over the acceptable cockiness levels. You're at full health with very little stress, though. I mean, things are going quite nicely.
Be gone, fiend.
Outmaneuvered! That looked like it was going to be enough. I thought 10 and 11 was going to do the trick for me, but I was slightly misinformed about health amounts. Ha. Well, there we go.
Destroy.
Man, she's hitting hard now, too. Look at all this.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Look at the difference it makes when you don't make a terrible fucking party composition. I mean, double grave robber, bounty hunter, jester. I'm shocked, right? Can't believe the changes we've made here. Goodness. Well, it's gonna get a little tougher, I suppose, in these next few rooms. I'm getting a little too big for my britches here, of course, just given the nature of progress thus far. But it is basically a straight shot. We do have to yeah, we gotta waltz all the way around through here. Hopefully don't have to go that way, but I suppose it doesn't make a huge difference.
Another one falls.
Man.
This expedition at least promises success.
Getting extra shovels and everything. This is ridiculous. We've gotten easy fights too.
Much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
We've absolutely gotten very easy fights all the way up through to this point, so let's consider that. And this is probably going to be the toughest one yet. So here we go, the first true test of the night, and I'm pretty sure I still need to prioritize stress targets. Nearly got there. We can't hit the back line here, unfortunately, and I don't really think the value of defender is too high at the moment. A stun could be nice, and he can target the marksman with this. That does move him forward, but we should be fine. I think I'd rather prevent the damage here, and then the veteran will probably get his attack off. I'm okay with that. That knocks him forward as well, which means I could target him with judgment. Well, I think I could have already, but still. There we go. Alright, stress damage eliminated. And now, decent chance. I'll take it. Okay, so that's what we gotta be wary of. Or, yeah, no, that's the word. That's right. Wary. That's the one. That's what we gotta be wary of is the veteran's damage here. The marksman and the veteran both gotta go down next. The bulwark really, I mean, let's be honest. I've never been scared of a bulwark. They're really just not that big of a deal. They're easily left to the end of the fight, and then it's just a little bit of a matter of CC before you get them taken care of. Like the savage, the giant crab enemy. I'm just now realizing that is literally giant enemy crab. Is what's in the Gulf. Oh god, that's fuck that whole place. Anyway, the savage is an intimidating foe. It takes a long time to whittle down his defenses. Very well protected, has damaging skills, like pretty tough enemy there, but
these nightmarish creatures can be felled.
This one,
they can be beaten.
This one I'm not so scared of. We'll use the holy water here. I'm gonna dump off the herbs, which means I should just use them, I guess, and we'll go like that, bam. And it's probably campfire time, even though I'm losing buffs that way. So you know what? I'm probably just gonna hold on to it. Yeah. Yeah, no reason at all to use the campfire right now. And oh, goodness, okay, well, the perfect man-at-arms. Had I known, I might have chosen differently there, but now I know for the future again. For the umpteenth time. Damn it. Alright, well, the benefit... Oh my god, another one. Good lord. This is just ridiculous now. Everybody gets a damage buff. And you get a damage buff. And you get a damage buff. And you definitely don't get a damage buff. You get a debuff of the highest order. As does everyone else, because it went with what I was talking about. And it may not have been the best choice, but god damn it, I wanted to continue the thought. Alright, well, not my best odds here, but I'm gonna chance this one. Shoot. That's a pretty good debuff, though. I mean, the odds of getting crit here are certainly reduced dramatically. Oh, your damage is a little disappointing, though. I wonder if I ought to go with withstand, maybe. I'm gonna protect myself a little bit here. His health is looking sort of concerning, so maybe address that early and hopefully get a kill here on the veteran. Nice! Well done. There's the heal. Oh, and the crit heal as well. Good lord. Well played. Alright, time to maybe consider a defender move here. I could prevent some... Well, you know what? I might want to let the stress pile up on our leper, actually. He's the only one that's really going to be able to address it. So we could be better off doing that. Yeah, I think I want to try to let him be targeted by a few things here. Not a great stun chance. It's 129 against 70. I'll take it. Oh, the knockback stun crit. Good lord. Good lord, I love it. Up to that point. Couldn't mark him. Doesn't really help that much. I think it will just whittle them down. I guess this would be closer to the savage equivalent in this area than the bulwark is. I don't know why I was comparing those two so directly. The commander is, yeah, I think the commander is the ruins equivalent of the Cove Savage. And he is a formidable foe. I don't think I'm as afraid of him as I am of the Savage, though. That's by far his best move, and it is, okay, yeah, that is terrifying, especially in worse circumstances. I definitely wouldn't want to have to deal with that more than once.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Worth noting as well that the ruins are probably considered the easiest area by most people, so that's most likely why things are balanced like that. Well, either way, I gotta do a room battle, and I don't really want to double back, so I guess I'm just gonna make some progress here.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And I don't even necessarily need to eat food right now, although it would help us out a little bit. But I'm gonna hold off. No, I got it off first. I thought I could maybe go for a quick Arbalest strike. Luckily, he's in position 3, so the Arbalest doesn't have to single him out. But she might be able to. Yes, indeed she can. Hell yeah, that 23.5 crit chance is working wonders for us here. It's done quite well. I definitely want to get a group heal off here. Could definitely go for the kill, too. Oh!
Masterfully executed.
Oh, I love the darkness. Quell me with your unholy light. I mean, well, yeah, it sort of works. Thematically, it fits. Yeah, well, Hugh. Need an accuracy buff, I guess, on him. I'll take reflection more than likely when we're good. Oh, god damn! She is out for, well, I was gonna say blood, more like bones.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
My god, we already have so much stuff. I'm gonna take the holy water, too. I think it's honestly more valuable than that citrine. And the onyx is the only other thing I want. I was considering getting rid of the anti-venom already, but I think I'm still gonna wait. Yeah. We don't have to have any of that stuff. I'll probably use a campfire soon. Only because I'm concerned about stress, but no, it's really not a problem. My god, we are just cruising through this. And I'm gonna let somebody with a little bit of stress actually take a shot at this disarm for the potential extra stress reduction, and that was a bad play.
Mechanical hazards.
Ah, damn it.
Possessed by evil intent.
That backfired pretty tremendously. Oh well. Another tougher one. Okay, the commander combined with the spearman. And a little bit of noble on top. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Oh, god, I hate that. I hate it so much. Just finish the thing. There we go. That's still a really good play. That self-heal along with the minor stress relief is quite nice. His damage is ridiculous, so I think I'm willing to take the chance of the stun here. There we go. A huge amount of damage with that, too. Surprising amount. Okay, not too shabby. We're looking good as far as health is concerned as well. I think everybody's pretty well balanced out. We're going to get a few group heals off here and should be okay. He is doing fine. Our leper is not at all the concern here. That's pretty nice. That's a good feeling. We'll rock this again, too. Got the stun. That's all we need. Self-heal isn't really necessary. I think I'll just whittle him down. Commander might need a little higher stun resist, I think. And this is an awfully confident position for me to be coming from, saying the enemies in this dungeon need to be buffed. I don't know, like, it's supposed to be a pretty intimidating fight. So long as I get a single stun off, though, I was not really too threatened. The ground pound did its job, I suppose.
Their cursed champion falls.
Huh. Yeah, another holy water, that's
As
nice.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat this entire stack of food. And we are good. Oh yes, we are good. But out of space almost entirely. I'm gonna do this. Because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna end up using those anti-venoms. I'm still okay as far as stress goes. I'm not gonna use this yet.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
But now I'm kind of wishing I had, because I'm totally out of space. God damn it. Probably after this next fight, I would imagine. Ooh, we get a map. That's pretty good. Oh, come on, McCalt!
Ambushed by foul invention.
You can do it! Disarm one trap in your life, god damn. Alright, this is excellent, though. That means the dungeon ends right here. But we do have 3 room oh my god, come on! It's gonna prove to me that this is a formidable opponent. It's determined to do that. Let's see here. I will knock this guy back again. I suppose I might as well just keep my man-at-arms up front, based on what I've been doing up to this point. This has turned into almost the same fight every time as well. Let's see if he gets the ground pound off here for round 1, though. No, he starts with that, doesn't he? Almost every time.
The end approaches.
But I am a little concerned now, so let's go ahead and get that back up to speed. Her stress is obviously cause for alarm. Well done. That's gonna help us out a little bit. I don't have that many ways of helping her stress either with campfire skills, unfortunately. There's not a ton that we can do for her. We're mostly focused on buffs. Perhaps we got... well, we might have stress reduction. Or no, sorry, stress resistance, I should say. Might be an option.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
My god, we haven't even been using these bandages. So, I know this is silly already, but I do want to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and use a campfire here, too. I'm losing out on a bunch of damage from that. That's the only reason I've been super hesitant to do it. But I think at this point, we're looking at a resolve check if I don't do it now. But do I care? I mean, shit, we could get out of this. Like, campfire free, basically. I don't know. Is it worth sacrificing an 80% damage buff across the entire team for whatever campfire skills we're going to be utilizing here? Let's think about this. So if we camp out, we're using 8 food. That effectively gives us another inventory slot. 2 of them, in fact, because we're going to be using the firewood, obviously. So that value might be worth it in and of itself. But then we're probably going to be doing something like, well, let's see. We'll probably reduce her stress by about 10 or 15. She'll do, chant doesn't really help that much. She can't do it on herself either. Pray doesn't work for her, so yeah, that doesn't really do that much. Sanctuary we might end up having to do no matter what. No real stress reduction on the team. Quarantine would be it, and then we could probably get his health back pretty easily if we did that. That's not too shabby. There's a bunch of ways for us to reduce the stress of the leper, because that's what I was expecting to have happen. Oh my god, you know, I think I gotta do it just because she's gonna get a resolve check here, and I'd much rather have her be without that.
A goal without hope.
And we get some pretty solid buffs out of this, so I guess, all things considered, it's pretty nice. Oh, we don't have restring crossbow on her, though. That's unfortunate. So, it would be Sanctuary to avoid the nighttime ambush. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I think I'm going to take the chance on that in favor of getting some buffs. I don't need to do Reflection. Quarantine, I think I am going to go ahead and hit, just because that's a pretty significant stress pretty significant amount of stress to take off of her. Let the mask down, totally unnecessary. Reflection I could use, even though the stress reduction doesn't matter, but that's still a pretty damn good buff. But I think I'd rather just go with something like Tactics and Weapons Practice. Because that sort of gives us the damage back that we lost by camping out in the first place. Yeah, we'll do that. Only 3% buff for the leper, but the arbalist is looking at 8%. That's pretty nice. Okay, that'll do. No ambush! Oh, god damn it. Ooh, wow, okay, take it easy, hold on. Didn't mean to throw in the echo effect there, but it was sort of warranted because this is not looking too hot. But that is the realignment that we were absolutely looking for, so that feels a little better. Just crit him for 50. Or miss entirely. Also entirely valid of an option. Man. Well, let's see here. I could still stun this guy. Not an extremely high chance, but we got it. We're winning a lot of basically coin flips as far as our stuns go, and I am pretty happy about that. Stress is definitely not looking like too much of an issue now either. I think we more or less solved the problem there. Looking good. Man. Might need to get a heal off for our leper, though. Let's try to kill him first. Nice. He would have only stumbling stabbed or something like that, I think, so not a huge issue. Or, yeah, not a huge deal, but obviously want to try to avoid it. This is still a pretty good chance. Nice. Didn't get the knockback, but that's okay. Fusilier is probably still our target. I could stun him as well. Gotta love stuns. Gotta love stuns, man. Oh, goodness. Taking care of business here. I love the crowd control game. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heal up. And we are set to go, baby. If only we had a stress heal, we would just be in near optimal condition right now.
Well struck.
Well fucking struck. His accuracy is still... Oh, yeah. I was totally anticipating going through this entire dungeon. I was so sure...
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
That we'd have to, like, end up using both of our campfires to basically eliminate the stress on the leper. I was so sure he'd be withstanding and using solemnity a couple of times, but no. We're crushing.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Alright, we're gonna give her her third attempt at trap disarmament. There you go. That's how you do it. You idiot. No, I haven't had enough bone commanders today. Go ahead and throw me a bone commander. Throw me a bone, commander! Comma usage is important. Ah, shit.
To a killing blow.
Alright, that hurts. That's the last thing I want to see. That's not too bad, though. I ought to do this still, I think. Although I could... Yeah, I'm liking this play. Not as helpful that time, but it is still quite nice. And now, protection might have been worth it here. Oh, boy. Just one. Just one. That's not too bad. That can't have too high of a chance to successfully stun people, right? I don't think they would really want any enemy to have a skill that it has like a 100+% chance to stun the entire enemy team. But maybe they do. Maybe that's what makes the Bone Commander the Bone Commander. Certainly seems to be low, though. And we have, like, basically the Nega Bone Commander in the form of the Arbalist, too. Or not the Arbalist, the Vestal. Effectively cancels out every little bit of damage from the ground pound. Fine by me.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
We are just fucking cleaning house here.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Get out of here. We'll move him up again, even though the goddamn man-at-arms seems so insistent on taking that spot.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Secret! Nice! Damn, I felt like I needed some added bonus to this run.
Executed with impunity.
I felt like things weren't going well enough. I thought we could use an extra bonus or two. Wait, hold on. This isn't ironic yet. There it is. Now I feel like a jackass.
A trifling victory. But a victory nonetheless.
Do we need shovels anymore? I don't think we do. Alright, goodbye. And I want the onyx as well, so... do we need holy waters? Probably. We don't know, yeah, we don't need those. Those are just extra. Those are what the pansies use. Are you a pansy?
This is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
No, I'm not a pansy. Of course I'm not a pansy. How dare you?
If
Wow.
only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So yeah, you know, that whole money thing was a problem for a little while. It's just like a few seconds or so. Now things are looking okay.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Food supply is just fine. We got a small little battle here. No harm done, though. And hopefully we can crit this guy, too. Not quite. No stress damage, though. Come on. Nice. Oh, my goodness. He is hitting so hard. 17 on the crush. That is so surprising.
Impressive.
Well done. All right, only physical damage. Target the man-at-arms, please. Just for the hell of it. Not her. Wrong. Incorrect. You must pay for your insolence. I shot blind. I missed. Don't punish me for that. Thank you. Man, I am feeling good. Even with that, I'm not deterred.
The ground quakes.
Whew.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates
No.
a dizzying fall.
No, Wayne. No, don't say that. Don't say that to me now.
And now,
Not in these moments.
darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Oh boy, what do we got here? Come on, give me the goodies. Do I need to camp out first? I might need to. I'm gonna come back here. Yeah. We're gonna hold off on this one. I think I'd rather clear the dungeon first. And see what sort of inventory space we're looking at after I've utilized everything I need to use. Absolutely want to try to kill him first again. That stress! No! Jeez, that's really rough.
Single strike.
42! 42 damage! Stress damage, but still. Ow! Oh, that hurts. Go away. Get the fuck out of here. This has just become par for the course at this point. So we got another stun coming up on the way for the Bone Commander here. I'll probably mark him this time just for the fucking hell of it. You know, it doesn't even matter. We're just gonna win. All I do is win, win, win no matter what.
A devastating blow.
What you gonna do? You punk bitch. Punk ass bitch. Little by little, we whittle him down. Now we're just offending him by not even choosing our strongest attacks.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, we did, Wayne. We did indeed. Oh, that didn't do anything. That's fine. Nice. Huge buff. We're gonna camp out, I think, just in the secret room, and then we'll see. I'm gonna go all the way to the end, just out of curiosity for the most part. Let's see what sort of options we're working with
Wonders
here.
can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Could also find some extra goodies just like that. Oh, we gotta eat through the food as well. That's fitting. There we go. We got one more hallway here, and then we'll double back, grab that secret room, and be good to go. The full clear, huh? Minus that room. Ignore that. Ew, shit.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
That's a heavy stress penalty for those traps, man. That's rough. Okay. All the way through and all the way back. This is going to work out really nicely, too. We're going to be able to eat through the rest of that food, although, of course, we're going to hang on to it until those things stop happening, for fuck's sake. Hopefully only one more all the way to the end, and we won't have to deal with that battle there either, thankfully. Should just be able to waltz right on into the secret room and ignore it completely. Hallelujah. And assuming that nothing crazy happens between here and this room, we are good. Hell yes. What a great run. Alright, so we're gonna camp out first. Oh, and that would be why I'd use the food, I guess.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
So all we really need to do is stress reduction, and then we will just go ahead and sanctuary to prevent the nighttime ambush, and we're good. I don't think there's anything else we could do to reduce stress. Not that I'd really want to. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that for the fucking hell of it, and we're good. Wonderful.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Now, I'm not sure if the light actually affects these secret room chests. I'm pretty sure they don't, but figured it was worth a shot. And here we go. 3 trapezohedrons and just a fucking smattering of cash. This is beautiful.
More moans return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
The total haul. Nearly 40 grand. 38,000 gold. Insanity. 12 experience for Boisiet as well. Brings him up to level 3. These guys are all just, oh, they're sniffing at level 4, nearly to level 5 probably. A couple of unfortunate negative quirks there. Some hysterical blindness too. We'll probably have to get rid of that on bricks, but overall a very, very good result.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Very nice. Check the stagecoach real quick. We got ourselves a veteran occultist up there, huh? Okay. Curious. We'll have to see. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Appreciate that a lot. I'll see you next time.